We will hear from our next dance group, the Dakwakada Dancers. They're our northernmost Tlingit relatives, and they are here to be with us tonight. They are from the First Nations dance group in Haines Junction, and the group was established in 1992. Mrs. Ned taught many people how to dance and to sing and to become knowledgeable about the traditional ways of life. The songs and dances the group performs are from her teachings, both from the Southern Shoshone and the Tlingit cultures. The elders have inspired the group by passing on songs to them, encouraging them to compose their own. The group consists of about 50 members, ranging from the ages of infant to adult, and they came together to learn their Southern Shoshone songs and dances and drumming. So with us, our most north Tlingit brothers and sisters, as ambassadors from their culture and their community, let's welcome the Dakwakada Dancers.
Gnostish, Kathnuku Kathnuka ye Hak to us off. Dachlawedi, Ayahat, Gitlamet ing, Dunna Theada, Shavella Eshi Kodan. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Steve Smith. I'm the chief of the Champagnat people that comes from Yukon, Canada. Our family are spread all throughout southwest Yukon and the northern part of Alaska. Many of our people are not only members of Champagnat, but they live and dwell among Tlingit and Haida. We are proud to have so many Tlingit people call themselves Champagnat. We are so very humbled and so very grateful that you have invited us and allow us to share our songs. Our people have been together for many, many, many years. We have traded and intermarried with the Tlingit people, and many of our dance group have strong Tlingit ancestry. That song we came in was a song, it was sung to us by Bill Jameson, and it's talking about a little bird he asked to help him. It has to help our people when we were going hungry. And so that little bird danced and he sang, and he brought grouse to our people. And so that little grouse, they fed our people with that. So that's the song that we just entered with. Our next song is a song that was created not too many years ago by our young people. It's the one that we are proud to sing because our young people wrote that song. And that is how we know our culture is going to live, is when our young people take up and start to perform and sing songs that come to them. Golly. Cheesh. This next song was gifted to us last year by the Dakwakada Dancers. We are honored to be able to sing it here for the first time in public. It was gifted to us at our own celebration that we hold on the opposite years from celebration. And last year, Dakwakada gifted it to us, and we've been practicing it with the express purpose of being able to bring it and show it here to you. So we thank the Dakwakada Dancers and Blake Lapine, Shakuni, for sharing this song with us. Sunga. My grandmother lived in a time when no white man lived in our country. And when the Tlingit people came, we knew that they were coming, and so we would call people from all over to have a big party. And this song that we are about to sing is a song that comes from that time when all our people gathered. The songs are, we used to meet people as they came in, and we would dance with them. This is our friendship song, also known as welcome song. Sing out. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Dakwakada, tia, tia. Dakwakada, tia, tia. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Dakwakada, tia. I started getting back into dancing more. And after the first performance that I sang, one of our elders came up and said, I want you to sing this song. This is a really beautiful song. It talks about a young lady who's leaving somebody's country. And she's met a lady and her brother. And she's singing to this lady. She says, I think about your country and I'm missing it already. I want to become your sister, and I want to be in your country. And we think it's a really fitting song. We're hoping maybe one or two of our young ladies will find a good Tlingit man and come back to our country, teach us a little bit better technique of maybe doing a sockeye or two. So this is, we call it in English, girlfriend song. In our language, it's called Achlia, means my friend. When I say Achlia, it's like, oh yeah, you're my friend. But you know, in our way, it's an Achlia, right? Means you're really friend. Okay. Listen now. Achlia. The explanation is that our ladies they're walking back to their country and they're turning around to look at the country they've left. And they're thinking really well. Niga, I'm thinking really well of that country and I want to go back. So right now we'd like to call upon the three groups, the Sealaska Heritage, the two hosts, again, yeah. Where's grab the paddles, guys. The leaders of the Shanguk Edi and the Luhak Adi Sakai people to come up and we want to present something, a little gift from us. Come on up, gentlemen. This one here is my people, Champagne-Jacques. and David Katsi, Shangukeri. In our country, I said Gitlamet. And Gitlamet was, in our country, represented the two clans of the Shangukeri and Dakwakada. Because when they came, they were together and then moved apart from one another. And so the Gitlamet is an old word for Dakwakada and Shangukeri, long before we moved apart. And we have, what we have are some paddles. Here they come. Our people came down with Wayne Price. We have a dugout canoe that was carved in the Yukon. And when Wayne gifted it to us, he said, I want you guys to pull with me down to Juneau for celebration. And our people said yes. We have some young men and women who joined it. And each one of these paddles was actually used to pull. And we thought it appropriate that we leave these as gifts to the three individuals, as well as Sealaska Heritage. We have a paddle for each, two paddles for each, representing, in our country, we have Moatis, the raven and the wolf people, and they represent the two sides each clan makes up. Yeah, it's the same. Yeah, we are giving them both one of each, and you can do with it what you need. So we just want to again express our deep gratitude and the absolute warm feeling that we get every time we're walking around here. People ask, as soon as they hear me talk, they go, "Where are you from?" And we say, and they're like, "Oh, we're so happy that you're here with us. We're so happy." I just want to share a story for all you Tlingit people out there. There's not too many of you, but there's a few. When my grandmother is Ishkatan, and when we were settling our land claim with the government of Canada, our main village is called Huchai. I think in Tlingit it means the last place lake. And I think the reason why the Tlingit people said that was the last place that they called home when they came to our country to trade. And my grandmother was so adamant. She showed us a place in Huchai. She said there's a piece of land across the lake. She said, you got to take that land because that land there is Tlingit land. We got to hold it for them so that when they come back to our country, they have a home to stay. When you people came up to us to trade, we had a home for you. That is how close our people are. And so again, we thank you for allowing us to come to your country. We hope that you're not too upset if we take a couple of men home with us. We're going to sing this last song, and we thank you.
Could we dance with you?
You can dance with us, yes, by all means.
This is you're my grandfather of your Killerwell.
Ah, okay. Oh, sheesh. Oh, sheesh. This last song, yes.
Before we get to dancing, I'd like to say a few words. One of the things that I know is that our people came from their area The Dakwakada is my father's people. And so we also, my father told me, he says, you better sign up for ASHAC. And I thought, well, okay. So I did sign up. And the name that he mentions is Susie Duncan. That's our lineage. On our father's side, we have 3 minutes. Anyways, I just want to very quickly have those individuals that have the same as I, fathers from the Dakwakada, please stand up. I guess there's nobody here. Oh, yes. Juneau.
My grandfather said that the greatest speech a human being could make is just saying, Gunashish. Thank you very much.
This last song is called Sista. My grandmother taught me this when I was a really young child. It comes from a long time ago, she said. And it's our traditional exit song. Masuga, Sista! Sista! Here! Hey, ha, hey! Hey! Here! Hey, ha, hey! Hey! Here! Sista! Here! Hey, ha, hey! Hey! Here! Hey, ha, hey! Hey! Here! Sista! Here! Hey, ha, hey! Hey! Here! Hey, ha, hey! Hey! Here! Sista! Here! Hey, ha, hey! Hey! Here! Hey, ha, hey! Hey! Here! Sista!